All right, thus far, the Lurie Children's Radiothon has raised $925,000, 831 to be specific. And guess what? We got 48 more hours to get to their goal of 1 million. Before we get to this next interview, we want to thank everybody who has donated so far. And again, for those who didn't or haven't yet, you can continue to give. And joining us now to kind of recap this event and tell her own Lurie story is Christine, and her son, Aiden, has been a patient at Lurie. And Christine, first of all, thank you for joining us. Before we talk about the Radiothon itself, you and your son have a very unique story. Can you kind of run us through this bond that very few parents share with their kids?
Yeah, so we actually share kidneys. I gave Aiden my kidney almost 5 years ago now. When he was diagnosed with polycystic kidney disease, I went through the donor process and was approved to be his match. So, yeah, so Aiden has my kidney.
And it's been 5 years. Aiden is how old? How old was he then? How old is he now? And give us an update on how he's doing. I know that he's temporarily a little under the weather today.
Yeah, he's doing well. So he is 12, almost 13, and he, was 8 years old when he received his transplant.
Okay, got it. Now, can you tell us a little bit more about the condition that he was diagnosed with that led you guys to undergo this transplant?
Sure. So Aiden was diagnosed with polycystic kidney disease. And when he first started presenting with symptoms, he wasn't growing. Height and weight were not where they should have been. And through testing, we found cysts in his kidneys, which was actually hard to be diagnosed at the time because he wasn't following the typical progression. So that was where we landed with Lurie, needing specialists that, could find out the specific gene and get us where we needed to be. We felt like we were rushing against the clock because if we couldn't get Aiden his kidney, he would have ended up on dialysis, which we were trying desperately to avoid.
And it turns out you were a perfect match. Will you talk about the moment you found out you were a perfect match and the mindset that you were in at that point in terms of donating your own kidney?
Well, it was a given, right? I mean, as a mom, that's my job, is to make sure my children are safe and healthy, and get to live the life they deserve. So relief more than anything was the overwhelming feeling I had when I found out, that I could help him, because you go into it thinking that it's a given that parents will be approved, and it's not typical for parents to get approval for a variety of reasons. So I was just beyond relieved that I could do, what I felt like he deserved.
And this all unfolded at Lurie Children's. We are raising money, or helping to, this week. Can you talk about the team over there, what you went through with them, and your connection with them?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, everybody tells you it's like a family, and it truly is. Yesterday, being at Radiothon, everyone's giving us giant hugs, and they're so aware of Aiden's growth and where he was to where he is now. But when you're going through the thick of it, there's so many things as a parent that you are responsible for that you can't really coordinate all of his care. So having a team that is so proactive in terms of calling you to make the appointments and getting everything situated from a physical and health standpoint, but also from a mental health standpoint. There's child life specialists, and the nurses are just beyond amazing in terms of their care and gratitude towards Aiden and just making him smile. And then, of course, the doctors are simply the best in terms of their knowledge and expertise and their bedside manner, which when you're dealing with kids is huge.
It's so inspiring to hear about this story. Before we let you go, Christine, we got $75,000 yet to raise to meet the $1 million goal. What is your message to our viewers this morning about the need here, and if they're willing to open up their pocketbooks for Lurie Children's?
Sure, absolutely. I think I think it's a family that you don't anticipate needing to rely on, but if you're ever placed in the situation where you need the best care for your child, you're going to rely heavily on Lurie. And not only are they able to give our children a second chance at life, but they're also making sure that they're getting the resilience and the love and the care and the mental health support that they need to get through that, which is immeasurable. So, I promise you it's for the most amazing cause, and all of our kids deserve a future.
You heard it right there. Christine, thank you so much. Thank you so much
Of
for your
course.
time.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. Have a great weekend and happy holidays. You heard it right there from Christine, and there's the info you need. Right there on your screen. There's 3 ways you can donate. Again, $75,000. We're right on the precipice of reaching that goal. You can call 888-831-7733. You can text the word Lurie to 34984. Or better yet, maybe the easiest option, just hit that QR code, open up your camera app. I want to leave that up for a second. Open up that camera app and smash that QR code.